Alright, let's just go ahead and get started. Frick the music. Hold on. Oh my gosh. It feels so weird to talk right now, chat. You're gonna see my model be in, like, the craziest... Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, really properly use my model right now. This is insane. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen my name in the actual chat. I didn't know I had a little crown there. Slaps top of thigh. Anna. Anna, why is that unironically so fucking good? Go to the dentist again or something? I did. So, oh my god, it's a whole thing. Let me tell y'all. Martin Bland, it's been years, buddy. How you been? It's going to my Tumblr for show. And I'm absolutely going to tweet that. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me. So, I went to the dentist last week for the pain in my mouth. And they were... I already knew I had cavities, so I knew I need to get those filled. So, I was like, okay, let's schedule an appointment for next week. And let's deal with that. By the way, my, what's it called? The back of my mouth is no longer hurting anymore. So, also remember to like the stream. Thanks. The back of my mouth is no longer hurting anymore. That's great. But I went in today. They did a full comprehensive exam. And then we did, the one side of my cavities. Well, okay. It's not that I had cavities on this side. It's that I did have cavities. They filled them. And they fucked it up really badly. Not to the point where it's hurting me, but the dentist was like, holy shit, what happened here? So, to do so, they had to pretty much redo the whole thing. So they numbed half of my face. So half of my face right now is completely numb. And it really sucks. For reasons I'll get into later. But anyways. Lousy, but it's all irrelevant, man. Better questions how you've been. Dude, I'm sorry you've been lousy. For the most part, I've been pretty decent. I just got back from OPENSAUCE 2025. Oh my god, it was so awesome. We'll be talking about that in a bit. But yeah, so I went to the dentist today. I ended up... There was a very, very cute dental assistant who was taking care of me. And I was kind of flirting. I was kind of chatting her up a bit. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I was chatting her up a bit. We were hitting it off a bit, and it got to the point where she was like, how are you doing today? At the very beginning, she's like, how are you doing today? I'm like, my first thing was, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really hungry right now because I had a small lunch. And she was like, oh my god, I could go for a really cold drink right now. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, like ice water, like Powerade and ice. And I was like, do you have an iron deficiency? Are you trying to eat the ice? And she was like, nah, I just really like cold drinks. So she ended up like, well, I ended up being like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If I have no pain throughout this entire dental visit, I'll buy you an ice drink. Damn, Riz, right, chat? That's totally Riz. That's totally Riz. So she was like, oh my god, no, blah, 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 whatever. She starts like doing my x-rays and stuff, and she was like, wait, I'm kind of nervous right now. I never get nervous. I've been doing this for like 5 years. I've never been nervous. I was like, She's like, I feel like the pressure's on now. And I was like, you got a nice drink on the line. Long story short, we ended up talking for a long time. Even the other dental assistants were like kind of making fun of us, being like, damn, you guys are like best friends. Because after a lot of talking, I asked for her name because I didn't know her name. And one of the dental assistants comes out of nowhere and is like, you were talking to her all that time and you barely got her name. And I was like, it never came up. What do you want from me? And so I got her name, and then I was like, yeah, but I bet she doesn't even know my name. And then she kind of like ran around the question a little bit, and then she remembered my name, and I was like, I don't know. We were kind of like playful flirt fighting. You know what I'm talking about. Long story short, by the end of it, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get you your drink. I'm gonna go to Sonic. I'll be right back. She was like, no. She's like, no, please don't. I was like, I'm gonna respect your wishes. I won't do it, but best believe next week when I come in, I'm gonna have an ice cold Powerade in my hand ready for her. Chat, I think I did pretty good there. I'm not gonna lie. Might I suggest mashed potatoes or scrambled eggs for dinner? You may suggest. I will not be taking that suggestion because I'm really craving wings or Indian food. Chicken season 1, how's it going, buddy? It's been a while. Brother, that's the move. Yes, Martin, that's the move. I gotta make sure she's there, though. And if she's not there, fuck. If she's not there, I'll give it to somebody else and I'll be like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, this was supposed to be for, let's call her, what's a good name? Susie, I guess. We'll be like, hey, this was originally for Susie. I'm not gonna lie. And she's not here right now, so if you want it, you can have it. But just let her know that I was thinking about her, alright? I think that's the move. I think that's the move. Just be like, hey, you can have it, but just let her know that I was thinking about her next time she comes in, okay? Alright. What's going on? I just got here. Half of my mouth is numb because I went to the dentist today. And it's going to be really hard to talk with my model because of that. So yeah. That's kind of what... That's what happened today. And then... what was I talking about? You got to leave your digits on a note just in case. But, okay, so I'm getting my dental work done, but, like, then if I get rejected, I can, like, never go back there again. And that's a problem. I really like this place. They're good. They're great at what they do. But you're right. I mean, we started talking about all sorts of things, you know, and it was great. It was great. Oh, shit, what the fuck is this? Hold on. Oh, man, crazy. Can you eat with a numb mouth? So, no. And I was telling her, I was like, I'm hungry. And she was like, no, don't get me the drink. Don't get me the drink. Go home and go eat your dinner, whatever. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. And then at the end of it all, the doctor straight up was like, yeah, don't eat while your mouth is numb for obvious reasons. And I was like, oh, my God. So naturally, I hit her with the, well, if I can't eat dinner anyways, then I have no worries to go get your drink. Yeah, and then she convinced me not to, and I was like, fine, I won't do it this time. But you're not free from me spending money on you, all right? Even if it's only like $1.25. So I'm waiting for my mouth to be unnumb, but I feel like moving around a lot and talking a lot is gonna help with it, you know? Like the tongue feels like it's gaining its feeling back already. It's mostly just like the lips and like my chin that have no feeling at the moment. Sudarezz? Chat, I'm gonna make a short out of this, okay? I'm gonna make a short out of this. Somehow, some way. I feel like I didn't tell the story properly, but anyways, yeah. Yeah, no, so that's pretty much how that went. Let me think. What were we talking about? Wait, let me read back. Go to the dentist. Mashed potatoes or scrambled eggs. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So, one of the biggest issues with OCD, and I didn't realize this until after this dentist appointment, is I'm quite literally losing my fucking mind right now, and I feel like I have a lot of anxiety because since I can't feel half of my mouth, the part of the things that I do because of my OCD and Tourette's deal with my mouth, and me not being able to feel it is making me very anxious right now. It's putting me on edge because it's almost like half of my body isn't doing what I want it to do for like the tics and stuff, and it was not ideal. It's not ideal right now, and I'm kind of losing my fucking mind, but we're gonna power through. It's okay. And all the talking, did she imply being in a relationship at all? No, not to what I could understand, and I was trying to kind of pick up on that. But I couldn't pick up on it, so no. Can't wait to go to your wedding. Oh, Martin Bland, you're gonna be the second person I invite after my family. Yeah, so I don't know. Even if she does, I can be like, it's just a kind gesture, you know? Like, we're best friends now. Me and, what did I call her? Susie. Me and Susie are besties at this point in time. I don't know. But that was the dentist. I am going back next week because they were like, we can do, because I did need to get cavities on the other side. So they were like, we can do both sides if you want. And I was like, fuck me, I got to stream today. And streaming with a completely numb mouth is probably not a good idea. So I'm going to go in next week and get the actual work I need to get done. Can I watch the wedding with binoculars? Chicken, you're crazy if you think that I'm not going to stream the wedding. Like, come on. Who do you think I am? So that was the dentist. So you're going to start getting cavities on purpose to go see her? Not going to lie, I might. Holy shit. You didn't answer my question? If you can find it, then you can watch with binoculars. OPENSAUCE 2025, everybody. Where do I begin? What an event. What an event. Shout out William Osman and whoever else helped put it together, sponsors, whatever, content creators alike. Absolutely insane event. I'm not done editing out myself from pictures that I took, so you guys will get pictures eventually. Dude, let me break it down for you guys. So I had the VIP ticket. I went with, it was me, my little brother, and my little brother's friend. Now my little brother and his friend are both 18. Let me just throw that out there, okay? So we have the VIP tickets. We get there on Thursday. We're in San Francisco, you know, just kind of chilling, doing our thing, whatever. I get there first because me and my brother don't live in the same city. I get there first, and oh no, I need to start from the very beginning. Okay, it's Thursday morning, right? Thursday morning, I set my alarm for like 6 a.m. My flight boards at, I think it was like 7:50 maybe. And I was like, all right, that's going to be plenty of time. I have TSA pre-check, you know, I'm all packed up. It's not going to be a big deal. I wake up, I get a text message. Hey, your flight's delayed for like 9:30. And I was like, God damn, that sucks. So what do? I do what any normal person does. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock. I'm like, all right, 8 o'clock. My flight boards at 9:30. That's plenty of time. I go back to sleep. Luckily, I wake up at around 7:45. Naturally. I look at my phone. Update. Your flight is now boarding at 8:45. Holy shit. Or it may have been 8:30 or something like that. I think it was 8:30. And I'm panicking at this point. Your flight now boards at 8:30. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I have 45 minutes to get myself dressed, ready, and to my gate. Mind you, I'm in section B44. So I'm not like super up in the front of the line, right? I throw on some clothes. I brush my teeth really quick. I zip up my suitcase. I'm like, I think I got everything. And I'm like, let's fucking book it. We book it to the airport. I get there in like 20-ish minutes, 20, 25 minutes. I wanted to go to the economy parking because obviously it's cheaper, but I had to go to the parking that's like up close to the terminal because I was just so far away. Or I was so short on time. So I go to the fancy parking. I'm looking for a parking spot. I'm like panicking. I find a parking spot. I get out of my car. I check my phone. 7 minutes to board. 7 minutes until boarding starts. Holy shit. I have to check in my luggage. I have to get to my flight. I have to go through security. I'm freaking out. I start walking to, well, I kind of walk sprinting in a way. I actually wasn't running at all. I start making my way to the baggage, or I start making my way to check in my bag. And I'm looking at my ticket and I notice it doesn't say TSA pre-check. I'm like, fuck. So now I have to like put my pre-check number in at the same time that I'm trying to get my bags checked in. So I'm like multitasking, right? And I get to the place on Southwest where you can check in your bags. And lo and behold, there's not a single person there. There's no line. I got so insanely lucky, dude. No line. I go, I put the label on my bag. I go to the front. The lady's like, your flight boards in like 4 minutes. And I'm like, I know. So she kind of is like, okay, you're good to go. And so I skedaddle my way I go through TSA. There's not a single person in the security line. Hallelujah. I'm not a religious man, but goddamn, I might be after this trip. I get through security, no problems at all. The guy can tell I'm like panicking. So he's like, before I even make it to like his face, he goes, just put your ID in and you need to take this picture real quick. All right, done. I slot my ID in faster than something you slot in really quick. There's a dirty joke in there somewhere. I take the picture and he's like, you're good, man. I go through, zero problems. I somehow manage to make it to my gate before boarding starts with 1 minute to spare, chat. A-list hasn't even boarded yet. 1 minute to spare. I got out of my car, I checked my bag, I made it through security, and I got to my gate within 6 minutes. If that's not a professional flyer, I don't know what is. Really? Fuck you then, you lucky bitch. Oh my god, my luck was out of this world. Holy crap. Insane. Insanity. I've learned a valuable lesson, and that's if your flight's delayed, go to the airport anyways, because they'll push it back. Oh my gosh. Insanity. What is OPENSAUCE? Aloha doodles. We are getting into that. I'll tell you. Welcome in, bestie. All right. So that's Thursday. That's not even all of Thursday. That's just the morning, chat. It's literally just the morning. I get to San Francisco. And if you don't know, if you check your bag in 30 minutes or less before you're about to board your plane, or before the boarding time is going to happen, then you get a transfer tag on your bag. It typically goes on another plane because they're already done like buttoning up the plane and whatever. So I go to San Francisco. I go to the baggage claim. I already knew this, so I was like hoping, you know, I was like, please let my bag be there. I make it through all the bags. My bag is not there. Fuck me. I go to the help desk. I'm like, hey, my bag isn't here. I did get there late. They're like, do you have your little tag? I'm like, no, I threw my tag away. They're like, it's okay. We just need your ID and we can look it up. I give them my ID. They look it up. I got to San Francisco at, I want to say 9:30 a.m. The guy's like, yeah, the earliest flight they could get your bag on is going to get here at 4 p.m. today. Oh my god. Ugh. So I was like, all right, well, I don't really have much else to do. I start walking around the airport a little bit, and then about 10:15-ish comes around, and I'm like, I might as well, like, get some food, pass a couple hours time, you know. So I started looking for food places, and I'm like, there's no food places in this airport. What's going on? They fucking paywall all the food places behind security. I swear, most airports are not like that. Most airports have at least a few food places outside of security. This was not one of them. Insane. And so I Google really quick. I'm like, can you go back through TSA, blah, 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 blah. And Google's like, there's a 80% chance you can, pretty much. And so I go back to TSA, and I immediately tell the guy, I'm like, hey, I forgot something in there. Can I go back through security and get it? And straight up, he's like, no. And I'm like, damn. All right, then. I mean, what else am I going to do? Argue with TSA? Fuck no. So I was like, damn, that sucks. I get an Uber to my hotel. My hotel's like, yeah, you can't check in yet. It's by this point, it's like 11, maybe. My hotel's like, you can't check in yet. It's not 3 o'clock. Fuck me. All right. I walk half a mile to a burrito place. I get 2 burritos. That was awkward. And I'm kind of just sitting there for about an hour and a half eating my burrito. And then I walk back to the hotel. It was a huge mess. Long story short, I ended up getting my bag at around 5 o'clock when my brother got there. That was day one. That was day one. Not much else happened that day. What should I draw? I need help. Purple Dino and Husky Pup. That's a good one. I hate flying so much. Always a gong show. It was a pain in the ass. It was an absolute pain in the ass. Anyways, that's day 1. Day 2 was a lot smoother. Day 2, Friday, OPENSAUCE day 1, otherwise known as Industry Day. What was Industry Day? We get to OPENSAUCE, we get our VIP badges. Our VIP badges pretty much get us a bunch of different perks. Like, God, my mouth is so... I'm not going to stream for the full 3 hours today, chat. Maybe 2 hours. The VIP badge gets you early access into the convention every day. You get front row seating at all of the talks and stuff that people do. You get access to a VIP lounge where food is provided and drinks and snacks are provided, and then you get like $300 of merch in a box. Hello, Ayla. So you got a lot with the VIP package, all right? Now, I don't know how much y'all are privy to other content creators than me, but let me pull this up for y'all, okay? Let me do this like this. Hold on. For those of you who don't know, OPENSAUCE is arguably the biggest engineering content creator convention, like, of all time, really. That's what it is. Let me see. Now, I'm sure you guys have had to have seen at least a couple of these people. We're going to go through them. These are all the featured creators. These are creators that showed up. Like Action Lab, Mark Rober. Most people know Mark Rober. Hacksmith. How To Basic was there. I don't know what How To Basic looks like, but they were there. Let's see. Astra Alexandra. Disguised Toast. Masayoshi. Offline TV people. So there's also non-engineering creators that were there. Let's see. Like I'm going through people that I know. Electro Boom. Lily Pichu. I got a picture with Lily Pichu. That was awesome. Emily the Engineer. Let's see. Nick from the Yard. Gavin Free of the Slow-Mo Guys was there, which was insane. Pokimane was there. Code Miko was there. One of the biggest inspirations for VTubers everywhere. Fucking Ranboo was there, dude. I don't know why Ranboo was there, but he was. They? I don't know Ranboo's pronouns. Slime, Michael Reeves. Come on, everybody's got to know Michael Reeves at this point. Bro. The Gavino Free. The one and only Gavino Free was there. Code Bullet. I don't know that anybody knows who Code Bullet is except me. Ingeneezy. Stella Chu was there. She's a cosplayer. And Sidion. Let's see. Jabril's. He was super cool. Hank Green. If you know nobody else on this list, I know everybody knows Hank Green. Hank Green was there, gave a talk. Quarter Jade, Point Crow. If you're an avid watcher of Selena's channel, I'm sure you've heard or seen Point Crow at some point in your life. Scara, Ludwig. Most people know Ludwig. Dude, like, insane amount of people. The Odd Ones Out. Atarabyte, Coding Train was there. Yvonne. Connor Eats Pants, Backyard Scientist. Nile Red, if you ever watch this shit. Who the fuck is Hank Green? Are you... Tomato? I want to say really mean things to you right now. Maya was there. I got a picture with Maya. She was so sweet. Let's see. Bao the Whale was there. I got Bao's autograph. William Osmond, of course. Let's see. Who else is there that I know? Vsauce. Just, like, insane fucking creator spread that showed up. Like, it's nuts. So, I got to meet a lot of these people. Not most of them, but a lot of them. Who did I meet? Let me see. I met Lily Pichu. I got a picture with her. She was very nice. I met Code Miko once at, like, a little drinking event, and then twice for a creator discussion. I saw Gavin's talk. I saw Michael Reeves' talk. What else did I see? Let me see. They were kind of all over the place, but I didn't know too many people. I didn't get to see Point Crow, unfortunately, which is sad. I saw Ludwig. Who else did I get pictures with? Oh, Backyard Scientist. He was so nice. He was so nice. He was so cool. Got a picture with him. Maya was incredibly nice, super kind. I was trying to be kind of covert about taking pictures with certain people because I didn't want to accidentally form a line, you know, while they're trying to enjoy the convention. I got a signature from Bao. I feel like I got more pictures with people. I don't know. I need to look through my pictures. Anyways, that's OpenSauce. That's the creators that were there. We we went through that. It's just a bunch of nerds doing nerd shit, like people showing their crazy ass inventions that they made. For instance, I played a game where it's Street Fighter 2, but every time you get hit, you get shocked. So I played Street Fighter with my little brother, and every time we're beating the shit out of each other, and all the meanwhile, we're getting fucking zapped by a Thames machine. And it hurt. It hurt, but we played it way more than I'd like to admit that we played it. There was a little booth where they shoot cigarettes into your mouth with like an automated gun. So like you load up a machine with cigarettes, it detects your face, it aims, and then it fires at your mouth. The best part about that is we met the people outside of their booth, and they were really cool, and they were like, oh yeah, we have this booth, you should come check it out. We're like, yeah, we'll go check it out. We see what it is, and I'm like, hey, none of us smoke, by the way. And they were like, yeah, that's the best part. None of us smoke either. And I was like, why the fuck did you make this then? And they're like, we just thought it'd be funny, and we wanted to get into OpenSauce, so we made a gun that shoots cigarettes into your mouth. So there we all are trying this shit, looking like we're gonna get a cigarette bukkake on our knees trying to aim this shit at our mouths. It landed in my mouth but bounced out. It was the funniest shit, dude. I got a boogie, but it was great hearing that voice of yours, brother. Keep me posted on future Missisuda by Martin Bland. I'll miss you, buddy. Hello, Venti, by the way. Look at me more. So that was the cigarette gun. Let me think of other stupid shit that was there. There's a joke there. I made the joke with bukkake. NASA had an exhibit there. That was cool. We got to see some things that they're trying to do. If you guys have ever seen BattleBots, the BattleBots where they build big robots and they have them fight each other to the death. Let me pull up a little quick snippet or a quick video. BattleBots videos. Here. Why is this taking so long? Look, they make these little robots and they have them fight against each other to the death. When are they going to start fighting? There you go. Dude. So this is BattleBots. There was a little BattleBots thing that happened there. They built a little stadium. People had their actual BattleBots. And they started beating the shit out of each other. It was insane. So there was that. Trying to think of what else was there. There was like so many exhibits. It was crazy. Oh, there were two like Rock'em Sock'em robot things. You guys ever play that? Rock'em Sock'em robots? Where you like try to punch and like kill the other robot, I guess. One of the Rock'em Sock'em robots was with a controller. And then it had a second mode where you can stand in front of a camera. It detects your movements, and the robot mimics your movement to fight the other robot. That was fucking awesome. There was another one where you play Rock'em Sock'em robots, but with a Dance Dance Revolution pad. So that was super cool. A bunch of 3D printed stuff. There was people who made octopus arms that actually move and like curl up and stuff and can grab things. Dude, like just absolutely batshit crazy inventions that were there. It was incredible. It was so incredible. So day one was pretty much just us getting to look around a bit, get a feel for things. We got to see a lot of the exhibits a little bit early, and then just kind of hang out and chat with people. We went to an after party at a bar, got a few drinks, whatever. Day two was when everybody showed up. All the exhibits were open. Everybody's ready to do a bunch of shit, you know, a bunch of cool shit. Talks started happening with content creators, and day three was also the same as day one, but with different talks. It was amazing. I absolutely would love to go back there next year. Hopefully, I can go back as a creator. That would be awesome if I could go back and like be famous enough that people know me and they want to see what I have to say, and like I can do a talk or something. That would be the dream. So I have pretty much 1 year to make that happen, figure out how that's gonna work. So if you haven't, make sure to like the stream and subscribe if you're new. It helps a lot. Anyways, that was pretty much open sauce. I'm like, I would love to say more, but my mouth really fucking hurts. I don't know that I'm even gonna make it to 3 or to 2 hours, chat. Like I might just make it to an hour and a half. My mouth hurts because I'm trying to speak while half of it's numb, and it's not only that, but also you have to kind of exaggerate your facial movements for your VTuber model, and it's not easy. Hold on, I need a mouth break. Give me a moment. All right, I think I'm good. Can I drink water yet and it doesn't feel disgusting? No, it still feels horrible. Good to know. Good to know. Anyways, I hope y'all missed me. I'm sorry that I was gone for so long. Ugh, I got back on Monday and I was so exhausted, chat. My flight on Monday was very smooth. There's no drama or anything on that one, but I got... I had to get to the airport by 4 o'clock in the morning. The flight left at like 6. So I was just so tired. And then, you know, I had to do things as soon as I got home. And I took a nap and I was like, I'm just going to keep napping. I'm sorry, chat. I can't fucking do this right now. So I apologize for not streaming on Monday. I will be streaming tomorrow as well. Tomorrow we're going to be playing 9 Souls. And then... as it stands right now, currently, I will be streaming. Well, I'm not going to be streaming, but I will be collabing with Shiro on Friday and Saturday. So if you guys want to check that out, Shiro will be streaming both days, I believe, on her channel, twitch.tv/ShiroKobobo. Let me put that here. Twitch.tv/ShiroKobobo. So please go and support her, give her a follow. On Friday, me and Shiro are going to, at least for now, that one's kind of, it's slightly up in the air right now, but as of 4 hours ago was still on. Friday, we are supposed to be playing Peak while drinking. So we're going to be piss drunk trying to climb mountains with each other. There will be a slight drinking game involved where every time something happens, we drink. Chat, feel free to drink along. I don't know that I'm going to stream it, but I might do like a members-only stream or something for it, because I think that would be really fun. So maybe I'll stream. I'm not entirely sure yet. So that's going to be on Friday. Drinking stream with Shiro, playing Peak. Saturday is going to be with Shiro and some other people who I don't know who they are yet. And we're going to be playing Guilty as Sock. If you've never seen Guilty as Sock, you pretty much are a bunch of sock puppets in a courtroom. And you're trying to... I mean, you all have a role. One of you's a judge. One of you's the typographist, whatever it's called. One of you is the guilty, the prosecutor, the prosecuted, the lawyers. So we're going to play guilty as sock. It's going to be a blast. I don't want to die that bad, thanks. I mean, if anything, I'll probably make drinking rules for chat if anybody wants to drink along. And the rules are not going to be as strict as me and Shiro's, because mine and Shiro's are supposed to get us fucking hammered, you know? But if chat wants to drink along and have fun and be a little parasocial, then I'll put some drinking rules in there. Feel more than welcome to drink water as well. Like, oh, I can start feeling my lip a little bit better. My OCD is kind of going away now. If you want to just drink water to drink along, you know, it's up to you. So, I don't know. I might do a members only stream on Friday for that. I'm not going to do a regular stream for it. I don't think I'd have the energy after streaming 3 days in a row. Ugh. Yeah. So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a real fun Friday and Saturday for sure. I hope I can see you guys there. If not on my channel, then at least on Shiro's channel. Regardless, you guys are going to get the full experience if you go and see one of us, you know? Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. Well, then I'm not invited anyways. Well, you're invited on Shiro's stream. I mean, Shiro does stream on Twitch, but that's going to be completely free. And after I stream for the members, I will absolutely make the VOD public, because I'm not going to just withhold that from you guys. Like, you won't be able to watch live on my stream, but you'll be able to watch the VOD if you want to. Alicia, you said purple dino and husky puppy. That is indeed what Alicia said. I don't have Twitch. Oh my god, this person's a dad. I'm licking my lip to see if I can feel it. I'm feeling it a little bit better. Mom, but yeah. No, not you, Alicia. Somebody I got a text message from. This person is a dad now. And I feel sorry for the baby. Is all I'm gonna say. Ugh. My mouth hurts. Oh shit, one of those? One of those, yep, one of those. Crazy. Sorry, y'all. I'm really trying, but I'm fucking dying here. Ugh. Anyways. I'm excited for the rest of the streams this week. I think they're going to be really fun. Suda, go rest, dear. No, I want to stream for y'all. 45 more minutes. I can last 44 more minutes. I can absolutely last 44 more minutes. I missed you guys. I need to give you some sort of update. Mac cried when I didn't stream on Monday, and I have to make it up to her. I don't think Mac actually cried. I think Mac just put a crying emote. But still. I have to make it up to her. We'll get better. We'll be better. We'll be better. It's okay. Oh, chat. I have an absolutely batshit insane, awesome stream idea. And I do plan on turning it into a YouTube video. It is something that may or may not shake up the VTubing world. Forever is a stretch, but at least temporarily, I'm almost certain that it's going to shake things up. So, I will let you guys know officially when I'm ready to start doing that kind of stuff. I'm currently working on getting all the things I need to do it. And that should be... honestly, it might even start as soon as next Monday or Wednesday. So, look forward to that. That'll be a really cool project that we work on together. And by together, I mean I do all the work and you guys support me by being in chat and liking the stream. and you guys are going to be like, oh my god, this is so cool. Or you're going to be like, oh my god, this is actually not as cool as you made it seem. Which is fair, you know? I might be in over my head a little bit, but I think it'll be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy it when it happens. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, so we only need a couple more parts. Items, pieces for this puzzle to start taking fruition. Oof. You did update us, but you're in pain and you are going to stream later this week. I am going to stream later this week. I think I can make it 45 minutes. I think I can make it. Probably. Oh my god. So I'm in a group chat talking about this person who's now a father. And I said, he never gave me good father vibes. And one of my friends said, or husband or boyfriend or person in general. Like, they really let anybody do anything, really. Oh my gosh. Okay, now what do I draw? Aloha, I want you to draw... It's not going to be a thing. It's going to be more of like a landscape kind of vibe. And I want you to draw what comes to mind when you think of dreams. You can draw items and stuff in it if you want. In my mind, I picture more of a landscape kind of thing. But I want you to draw what you consider dreams. So I mean this in the nicest way possible. You're a brat. Oh, man. Usually I'm the one who's telling brats that they're brats. Damn. Maybe I'm just so used to dealing with brats that I'm, like, they're rubbing off on me. Oh, fuck. Practice your backgrounds, Aloha, damn it. Takes one to know one? Damn, Alicia, so you are too, huh? Two sides of the same coin. Well, I guess two sides of the same face of the coin. The feeling is coming back to my mouth, which is good. You couldn't have just asked for like a cat or something? No, I'm gonna make you fucking work for it. Absolutely, I'm gonna make you work for it. Aloha be doodling. Now I have to switch my canvas. Listen, chat. Aloha sounds annoyed, but I promise she's actually like, fine, I'll do it. She's like, I'm not going to be happy about it, but she's going to be smiling the whole time she's working on it kind of thing. Aloha, if you don't do that, I'm going to make you draw gay porn. So it's like, your choice, bestie. You either draw what you think of it when you hear the word dream, or you draw gay porn. So... gay porn of... me and Doom Guy. Yeah, it'd be like that. Thoughts and opinions about celery with peanut butter? So, I tried it once, and I was like, I fucking hate celery, but I'm gonna try this because I think peanut butter will mask it. I can't do it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Something about celery. I think the idea is good in theory. I think I just don't like celery. Like, it has a weird flavor to me. I really gotta think, though, because when I think of dreams, I think of my chronic lucid nightmares. Draw it. What? I gave you two options. It's either you draw dreams or you draw a gay porn of me and Doom Guy. Sundown Pair. What the hell? Hey, March. Hello, March around. You missed all my updates and Alicia calling me a brat. So the question, why do you want it to be you and Doom Guy if you're very straight by your own admission? Well, because I had to pick fictional characters, right? Well, so there's multiple layers to this. I had to make Aloha uncomfortable enough that she would pick the dream scenario and think it wasn't as bad as it is. And I had to pick, so I picked myself for that. I picked gay porn because Aloha's lesbian. And then I picked Doom Guy because I didn't want to make it like a real person, you know? And I didn't, like, the only characters that were coming to mind when I was thinking about it was Shrek, Steve from Minecraft, and that was it. So Doom Guy was the next one. And I was like, all right, there we go. So Doom Guy. Because we all know Aloha hates drawing Suda. Okay, even if you don't hate drawing me, you at least have to hate drawing me naked. Sure, I literally just walked you through my thought process. I don't know what you fucking want from me. Trying to debate on whether or not trying it is worth it, maybe not being good. Augie, do you like celery? And do you like peanut butter alone? Sure. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I gave you my thought process. I don't fucking care what you think. You do what you want. You're half naked all the time? No, but Aloha would have to draw me full naked. Penis and all. Maybe even showing hole. Maybe even showing hole getting railed. I don't know. Oh, public safety message. Whoa. Interesting. You know what? Valid. Also, Aloha. Here's why I said those very specific things. Absolutely not. See? So then Aloha's going to pick the dream. One day, chat, I want to be famous enough that I have my own art hashtag on Twitter. And people draw whatever they want of me, as long as it's not, like, horrible, you know? So, like, they're free to draw porn of me. They're free to draw me in whatever situations. As long as it's not, like, illegal, I don't really give a fuck. And as long as it's not something that's, like, extremely gross, then I don't really care. But, like, I think that might be how I know I've made it, you know, is when I have my own active art hashtag on Twitter. I think then I'll know I've made it. No clue if I like celery. Yeah, I kind of like peanut butter. Like it homemade the best. Augie, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think you're going to like it. Like, normally I'm all for you trying new things. But I genuinely don't think you're going to like it. And I don't want to put you through that. Time to figure out how to do watercolors digitally, I guess. Draw you getting assassinated by me in real life. Should I start cracking down on the insubordination? Or should I let it run rampant? Also, chat, make sure to like the stream if you haven't. And subscribe if you're new. Say hi if you're new first, and let's chat. Let me convince you to subscribe. I think that's a better way to do it. Say hi and let me convince you. Add raisins and it's bumps on a log. Isn't it called ants on a log? Kind of craving it randomly, like what the hell? Augie, that's exactly what happened to me when I tried it. I was like, damn, I think I'm gonna like it. And then I did it. Hi. Hey, Pie. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, if you put raisins on it, then it's ants on a log. I didn't try it with raisins, though. I only tried it with peanut butter and celery. Huh? Should I start cracking down on the insubordination? March trying to assassinate me and start a coup. Thoughts? Tired but happy-ish. Ooh. Why is Pie happy-ish? I don't give a fuck why you're tired. Why are you happy-ish? You telling me you're tired is just gonna make me more tired. Ugh. Crackdowns only decrease stability IRL, so probably not. I don't think that's true. Raisins could be good. I'll be sure to try that too if I do. Augie, I need a play-by-play if you do try to taste this, okay? And I need to see it. I need to judge your celery peanut butter. I got a hug like a week ago. It was nice. Ah, hugs are fucking great. Ah, itchy eyeball. Let me look at my pictures really quick. Who did I get pictures with at OPENSAUCE? Okay, Code Miko twice. Maya. Lily Pichu. Backyard Scientist. Oh, and the coding train. Oh, he was so nice. Y'all would not know who that is, but I do. And it was very important to me. Oof, maybe. No, absolutely. Also, chat, make sure you're drinking water, all right? Everybody, I want you guys to drink some water right now. I'll do the same. Different places call it different things. No. Not possible. Nope, not possible at all. Different places don't have different sayings for things. That just doesn't make sense. My water bottle is empty. My bottle of water is empty, so I can't. Pi, go refill your water bottle right now and drink some water out of it. That's your current homework. You have 5 minutes to complete it. Do whatever needs to be done. Oh my god, beautiful woman on my Twitter. Hold on. Who are you? I love you. I won't follow you, but I do love you. And I only won't follow you because I don't need Twitter to know how much of a, like, simp I am for beautiful people. But I'm tired. I don't care. Go get water. Crackdowns can Streisand affect a problem pretty bad. Yeah, but when your village is quite literally only like 12 active people, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Barbara Streisand. Woo, 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 woo. Barbara Streisand. You guys remember that song? Some of you might be like super young for that one. But like it's going to be... I feel like if there's any non-legal adults in my chat, that one might be a little too old for them. Anybody who's at least 18 and above would probably know that song. Pi, are you getting water? Go get your water. It's been a while, but yeah. Okay, well, Alicia, I know you were going to know it. I do know that song. Okay. Aloha's like 19. It's so far. Pi, your time is ticking. Go get your fucking water. Or else. Or else. 20, bitch? That's what I said. I said 20. I said Aloha's 20. I got it right the first time. Me and Aloha trying to get tax breaks, and they're like, all right, we're going to ask you a few questions to validate your marriage. First and foremost, how old is your wife? Oh, fuck. You know, just don't even give it. Just fail us now. Or else what? You going to come through on your offer? Or else, Pi? Hold on. I got to double check. Hold on. Hold on. Or else, Pi, you lose the VIP role in the Discord. It's like, I feel like I've heard it, but I don't really know it. But I was raised strict too, you know? What the fuck? For water? Yeah. Take care of yourself right now, or else. Also, I am now making an abstract image of a lucid nightmare, so just remember you asked for this. I know exactly what I asked for, and honestly, I'm excited to see what you come up with. Go get your water, Pi. Not even gonna ask why my water bottle is empty first. I assume it's because you drank it. But that just means that soon you're gonna be dehydrated and you're gonna need more water. I knew a girl who wasn't able to listen to a lot of stuff. She was so sheltered. Chat, that brings me to something. I know there is religions out there. I'm not gonna specify which ones in particular. You can Google it if you want. I'm not gonna call it out by name. That I will go get pop. Pi, that will also You know what? If you get soda instead of water, I'm throwing you in the drunk tank for a week. If you go get soda and get water, that's fine. So, anyways, there's a religion out there. You guys can figure out what it is yourself, but they don't celebrate birthdays and, like, all holidays. And I always thought that that was, like, borderline child abuse if they subject their children to it. Particularly because, think about when you go to public school, right? You go to public school, somebody has a birthday, and, like, they bring cupcakes or something. That child is not allowed to participate in that. So they get to see all their friends having a good time, being super happy, eating cupcakes and whatever, and then they just have to be there watching and can't participate. Like, you're taking away that social aspect and the fun for them. The same thing goes for, like, Christmas parties, which, okay, fine, whatever, but not being able to celebrate any holiday is fucking crazy, dude. So I just think that, like, doing things like that, to me personally, seems like borderline child abuse. Like, you're forcing your child to grow up not only as an introvert, but an introvert that has no social skills in group settings like that, you know? It's not great. It's not great. And then they end up learning that, like, what's it called? They end up learning that, like, these things are bad and shouldn't be celebrated. It just seems wrong to me. That's not even an issue anymore. At least birthday cupcakes in school. What do you mean an issue? Pop isn't drunk? Pie? Figure it out. Your time's ticking. You have 2 minutes. Every time I sit down to watch a show with my boyfriend, he's always like, have you seen this? The answer's like, no. For, like, King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, Simpsons, and so on. Hi, babes. How was your trip? Hi, Pickle. It was good. Half of my mouth is kind of numb right now because I went to the dentist. So I'm not going to be streaming for long. Only about 25 more minutes. Pickle, I was going to ask you something. Oh, you know what? I'm going to text it to you. That's what I was going to do. I was going to text it to you. What was the... All right. Did they figure out what your mouth stuff was? No, but it went away, so that's nice. It did go away. No! Pickle, there was, like, a dedicated place for it. But anyways, it did go away on Saturday on its own. I have no idea how. Nope. No, I mean, but, like, okay, maybe not the person that we're thinking of, Pickle, but, like, there's a dedicated place for you to search for that, right? That's what I was looking for. I was in a conversation with somebody and I had to find out. It was indeed the Tinder. My child's school, we were not allowed to bring cupcakes, anything to school for them to pass out. What the fuck? Why? There's several dedicated places. Yeah, I remember you told me once, and that's why I was like, oh, I know somebody who knows, but I don't remember what it is myself. Me and my favorite teacher used to have deep conversations about the Big Bang Theory in front of those people. Good times. I love it. Chat, punch suit in the balls for me while I'm gone. I'm going to start cracking down on this insubordination, honestly. Allergens and whatnot? I guess that's a somewhat valid excuse. God, I suppose it's okay. Jeez. But still. I don't know. Everybody's mostly grown up fine. But, like, anyways, you know? Like, you tell your kid, hey, you have a peanut allergy. Don't eat things unless, like, you know where it's been made. You can still hang out in the festivities and stuff, right? Just don't eat things. Big deal. Also, that brings me back to my initial point from a long time ago that... Chat, I almost got fucking canceled on YouTube for this. I used to have a bit, particularly with Shanti, because Shanti is allergic to a lot of food items, like peanuts and eggs and things like that. So I had a bit where I'd be like, if you have a nut allergy, you're the fucking weakest link. And, like, it was something along the lines of like that, right? It was a joke. And with Shanti having those allergies, I was like, Shanti, you're weaker than the weakest link. Like, you're cooked, chat. And I just read Gio's message, and it entered into my brain. Hi, Gio, by the way. I was like, yeah, you're, like, weaker than the weakest link. I made a short about it. We all laughed about it in stream. Shanti was cool about it. He was like, yeah, that was funny, whatever. I even asked Shanti's permission to post it. And he was like, yeah, whatever. It's cool, no big deal. I posted this short. I got so many comments of people flaming my ass, being like, you're insensitive, that's ableist, you fucking suck, like, all this stuff. It got to the point where I had to delete the short, dude. Fucking crazy. I was like, yo, chill out, man. It's just a joke. It's just a simple joke. Damn. I didn't realize there were all these nut allergy havers on YouTube. Fucking weak links. God dang. Jeez, man. That was crazy. The nut haters are coming for you. Dude, they really were. And I was like, I didn't do nothing, man. I even told Shanti about it. And Shanti was like, what's their fucking problem? I was cool with it. And I was like, I don't know. The only nut I'm allergic to is none. Gio, you're not the weakest link. We all know this. You're too cool to be the weakest link. Are coming for you? If there were nut allergy havers that were coming for me, I wouldn't be upset about that. I'd be honored, honestly. I would never react like that as someone who has a seafood allergy. So yeah, it's like, it's a playful joke, you know? It's not like I'm saying, oh, you suck. We need to exterminate you and make the human race stronger or anything like that. You know, it's just a, you're the bottom of the totem pole, weakest link. I throw a peanut at you, dead. You know, silly joke, fun between friends type shit. No. I almost got fucking canceled on YouTube because of it. If I had left that short up, dude, I was getting crazy traction on the short too. But the dislikes was nasty. And the comments was nasty, dude. I was getting beat up left, right, and center because of this fucking short. It was getting stupid views. It was just dislike, 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 and comment. Oh, man, it was brutal. I learned my fucking lesson. Keep that to the VODs. Jeez. Weakest link, but strongest kink? Gia, what's your strongest kink? Allergic to coconut? That's not weakest link. That's just dumb. So what games are you liking lately? Oh, pickle. Like, you want specific games or, like, game genres? Like, go eat your allergy and die. That would be more than a little uncool. Exactly. I'll see if I can find that short, and I'll post it in the Discord for you guys to see. I have it somewhere. Specifics? Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I have an Excel sheet for this. Let me pull it up. My strongest kink is throwing nuts at people who have nut allergies. Honestly, fucking mood. Okay. Damn, you guys can't really... How do I... That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. Alright. So, of the recent games we've played, let's see. Animal Well was fun. That one got a 7.4 out of me. Let's see. Grun was the little gnome guy. That was fun. That got an 8.3. Hold on, can I do this? There we go. Oh, I fucked it up. Blueprints. Probably one of the better games that I've played in a while. Blueprints was fucking incredible. It is a lot. And you have to think a lot. And you absolutely have to take notes or have a spreadsheet. It is insanity. But it was so fun. It was so fun. It was super cool. It was very interesting. Peggle, it was alright. One Shot, a bit of an older game. But the storytelling was insane. I would highly recommend playing this on PC, not on console, because you have extra stuff that happens with it. But it, like, breaks... Like, it goes into your computer and starts, like, making files and stuff, and you play the game by finding these files, and it starts like breaking the fourth wall in a crazy way. That was a 9.2. Fucking awesome game. Awesome game. If you want a more difficult game that's very fun so far, Nine Souls is what we're playing now. And this one is also very fun. Obviously no score because I haven't finished it yet, but I really like it. Only Up sucks ass. Pogo Stuck Getting Over Jump King, Super Mario RPG. Let's see. What is this? Portal. That was a good game. Faith, insane game, but that's a scary game. Stray. If you haven't played Stray, the cat game, highly recommend. It's got the highest score out of anything on this list. Stray was fucking awesome. Oh, and then you have my like total hours of playtime. So like for one shot, it was 7.2 hours to get through the first, like the main story, and then you kind of do something else after that. I want to play that one, but I'm nervous about motion sickness. Stray? Well, Pickle, here's the best part is I would recommend, obviously, turning off motion blur as your first thing. And two, if you start getting sick, then refund it on Steam. As long as you don't play it for more than 2 hours, you get to refund it guaranteed. Stray was an amazing game. Anyways. Oh, what? Yeah, guaranteed refund. Blueprints frustrated me so much that I accepted my fate and just enjoyed watching y'all finish it. Dude, Blueprints was so fun. It is kind of difficult, for sure. I mean, I had to have Venti kind of guide me through what the fuck I needed to do, but it was so fun. Geo, just don't post pics online. That's a charge waiting to happen. True. I bought mouthwashing when it popped out, and it knocked me out within 10 minutes. Oh, mouthwashing is on my wish list. Maybe I shouldn't then, because I get motion sick pretty bad. Steam is actually pretty forgiving too. I've gotten refunds on games after playing like 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, Steam's really good with their support stuff. If you want a guaranteed, absolute guaranteed refund, less than 2 hours. But you also have to play the game within like 2 weeks of purchasing it, which for most people isn't a big issue, you know? But like, you can't come back a year later and be like, I never played this game, I want a refund. It is rough with motion sickness, but I love the story. Damn. Maybe I'll play it. I have it on my wish list. I just haven't gotten around to it. I mean, we got a few games in the queue right now, plus the thing that I'm going to start doing on stream that I haven't told you guys about yet, and won't this stream. Oh, shit. Why is my bitrate kind of dying? What the fuck? Chat, are y'all good? Are we chilling? My bitrate kind of died for a second there. That was weird. Now, when is that gonna happen? The cool thing, as soon as Monday, as late as Wednesday, I think. Lagged for a second, buffer for a moment. All right, as long as we're good now. Yeah, so as soon as Monday, as late as Wednesday, is when I'm gonna start doing the cool thing on stream. It's gonna take a while, and we're gonna make a YouTube video out of it. But don't expect it to be like a 3-stream thing. This might actually be like 8 or 9 streams that I have to do this across. Oh, so like within the week. Yeah, I started buying all the materials that I needed to do this. And all of them should arrive by Friday. And then I'll start doing things on my end. I'm gonna work on this like during stream and not during stream and during stream and not during stream. But yeah. Going to OPENSAUCE, I got very inspired to do a lot of cool things, and I'm very happy to do this. You're still Monday, Wednesday, Friday? No, I am now Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm trying to stick to that as best as I can. So there will be a stream tomorrow. It will be Nine Souls, the game that we're currently playing. Friday, I'm streaming with a new friend that we made, Shiro, and we're going to be doing a drunk stream. That one is probably going to be a members-only stream, because YouTube algorithm and trying to stream on regular day, it's a whole thing. But that one's probably gonna be a members only stream. I will make the VOD public after it's done though, in case people do want to watch it, they feel like they missed out, whatever. And then Saturday, I'm not gonna be streaming at all, but I will be playing Guilty as Sock on Shiro's stream with other people. Oh Oh my god. My boss is messaging me ideas. I have the perfect response. Hold on. Let's see. Ideas for work or for stream? Ideas for work. My boss doesn't know that I stream, or at least I don't think he does. I've been trying really hard to keep my stream life and like my internet life private from everybody at work. Because this is kind of like just my place to hang out, you know? Like I don't want work life coming into my streams, because I know that some of them absolutely would, but this is just my place to hang out. That's also a part of why I became a VTuber, is so I didn't have to worry about my face popping up anywhere, you know? So I try to keep it a secret. I haven't personally told anybody. I don't know if anybody's figured it out. I sure hope that they haven't, but we'll see. I don't know. Ow. That's 100% valid and needed. Yeah. Yeah, Chat, I think my mouth is like 90% back to normal. Yeah, I mean, like I don't have any hot takes or anything that would get me fired, you know? Like for the most part, I'm like, hey, peace and love, accept people, killing others is bad. Don't do stupid shit, you know? But I know that I work with people who don't necessarily agree with that. And besides that, like having to train all these people on internet culture, and then you get questions at work and, oh, why are you a VTuber? And you don't look like that, and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, that's so weird. That's so dumb, whatever. So, and it's a whole mess, and I don't want to get into it. I'd rather just keep this to be my own thing. We love a normal mouth and not a normal mouth. What you mean not a normal mouth? And a not normal mouth? Ow. I'm like feeling the work that they did. Oh, the dentist did a good job today, actually. Dang. I was being inclusive. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, so that's kind of why I don't tell anybody at work. I do know for a fact that one person figured it out, because they quite literally went on like a cyber stalking spree. They went through every possible thing that they could have, and they found out. And I basically like begged them not to say anything to anybody. I don't know if they have. I know they said something to one person. I was like, that's a dick move. But that person's cool, so it's not a huge deal, and they don't even work there anymore. I had a talk with that person, the second person. I was like, look, this is my place. Please don't invade it, you know? It wasn't like a, no, don't show up, haha. You know, it was like a, come on. It's like, I get it that you recognize it now, but, like, please stay out of it. But why? Because, like, it's difficult with certain people, because they'll be like, oh my god, you have a PC? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, we should play games together. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't really want to do that. And they're like, oh, well, why not? And I've resorted to just being straight up honest. And I'm like, I don't add people at work. Like, straight up, I'm like, I don't add people at work. That's what it is. I like to keep, and then they go, why? And I go, I like to keep my internet life and my work life so, like, private. Why did they look so hard? No, yeah, this is getting into it. So, I'm like, I like to keep, like, a split between my internet life and my work life private. Like, I have the boundary there, you know? It's my own thing that I deal with, whatever. And this one person was like, oh, well, why? Are you hiding something? And I'm like, I mean, I'm keeping my internet life private. Like, I'm keeping the whole internet life a secret. What are you talking about? And so they got into a whole thing that was like, oh, I'm going to find out, whatever. Chat, I go so far as to find people on Instagram that I work with, and I block them. Like, I block them on Instagram before they even realize that I have an Instagram. I do all sorts of shit. I have 2 Instagram accounts, obviously one for stream and my personal one. I block them on both. And I'm like, come on, don't like fucking, don't try to invade this boundary I have, you know? It's like the one really safe place that I enjoy being in, and I have. Part of the reason why I'm gonna crack down on insubordination. But yeah, it's weird if they go that hard to find your online stuff. It was one coworker, and he did find it. He did find it purely out of luck. It was stupid, dumb luck that he found it. He said he was about to give up, and he found it a certain way. And there's nothing I can do about this way. It's not tied to my real name at all. It's completely tied to my stream name. It was pure dumb luck that he found it. Was it the nut video? No, it was. I want to tell you guys, but I don't want to tell you. Again, it has nothing to do with my real name or my real life. It was. He just found it on accident. Is what it boiled down to, like completely on accident. But he was searching for it, you know? I feel like if you weren't searching for it, you wouldn't realize. So it's whatever. Yeah, but that guy also doesn't work with us anymore. He didn't get fired, he left. But he doesn't work for us anymore, and I'm hoping that he's kept it secret. Because I'm like, come on, man. I wanted to ask, but didn't want to cross the line by mistake. I mean, just asking is fine, you know? It's when people start getting pushy about it that it's like crossing a line, you know? Just asking is not a big deal, but yeah, it's pretty much my I'm not gonna get into like super specifics, but my phone number is tied to my Sudarezz username on something, and out of sheer dumb luck, he decided to check, and he didn't recognize the name Sudarezz, obviously. And he looked it up on Google, and he found me. Like that's how he found me. He didn't Sudarezz doesn't sound anything like my real name. Just pure luck. Pure luck that he was like, I don't recognize this name. Who is this? He couldn't even search up my number to see who it belonged to, you know? Genuinely pure dumb luck. That's wild. Yeah. He said he was about to give up, and then that happened. And I was like... And then I had to have a talk with him, and I was like, please don't go around spreading this, man. Like, there's a reason I keep it private. Come on. Like, don't be an asshole. And usually people are pretty chill when you're like, don't be an asshole, you know? When you don't, like, get mad at them or anything, you're like, look, okay, I get it, you win, you found it, but can we not do this? So people are usually pretty chill about it. But going back to everything else, I don't know if anybody else at work knows. Like, if they do and they're just really good at not bringing it up with me, which I genuinely appreciate. Like, if I'm in the dark, then I'm good. You know, please don't tell me. But if nobody else knows, that's also fantastic. And I'm being a lot more careful now after that happened. That's good, because some people would not. Oh, yeah, some people are fucking blabbermouths. For sure, for sure, for sure. But, yeah. So that's that. That seems like something you could just deny people that actually have no way to connect it to. Well, it's not, Pi, because when I became a VTuber, I made the decision that I'm not going to get rid of the videos that have my face in them. For one, because that's a big part of my streaming career, you know? Like, I'm not going to just get rid of all the work and the memories that we had just because I decided to not show my face anymore. You know? So they could absolutely use that. So follow up. At that time, was your avatar still a shirtless cloud man? No. Can I even... I don't know how this would work. Hold on. Let me see. Is there a... Can I bring this in? Oh my god, I died. I had this guy. The no leg man. This was my old model. Which, he zooms in and out, but I was never able to deal with that. Where's the other one? The OG, yeah, that's the OG model. And now we got legs and shit. I might have a solution if you're interested. Is it a solution that you can say on stream and that doesn't involve, like, killing people? I gotta move over just a little bit. There we go. That explains, like, this video's opening pic. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't want to sit here throwing ideas at you if you don't want to hear them. No, let me hear them. Let me hear them. My mouth is... It's in pain on that side, obviously, because they were doing work on it. But, I'm feeling better. Like, my jaw doesn't hurt from talking so much. The curse of being the newbie. Alicia, as you stay in, you'll get all the lore and stuff. It's... You know, it's like I said, I'm not trying to hide my past from content by any means. Like, I did things, it happened, you know, and I'm not going to deny it. What if you store your older videos on only your Discord so people have to really, really dig to find out? Only my Discord. But I also have VODs. There's an entire VODs channel. I still want the content to be accessible, you know? That's the thing. They would really have to dig, especially because I don't give my Discord out to work people. And I've told them that. And most people are very accepting of it. You know, they're disappointed and they feel like I don't trust them. But at the same time, I'm like, please respect it. That's fair. Sorry, but I sent the funny picture to my boss in response. It was fucking 7:30. I don't mind him sending the idea, you know? It's just funny that it happened at 7:30 because he never does this. So I had to send him a picture in response, and his reply was hilarious. Sorry, okay, anyways. Chat, I need to order food. I don't know if I want Indian food or if I want wings. What are we feeling, chat? You know, let me make a poll. Let me make a poll also. Like the stream if you haven't, please. It helps out a lot. Start a poll. What eat? Indian food. Wings. I think you want Subway. I think I would rather stab you in the neck than eat Subway. Damn, this shit needs to... Hey, hide this. Usually when people send work ideas at 7:30, it's because they got high. What? Pickle, is this true? Get Vietnamese food? Brother, it's too hot for me to get some pho. That doesn't mean that you don't want Subway. Oh, no, that means I don't want Subway. That 100% means I don't want Subway. Yes. It's Wing Wednesday? Oh, shit, Mac. I don't know, Mac. Indian food's winning right now. Indian food's winning. Which one of you crazy MFers hasn't liked the stream? I'm gonna get you. The softer the better, said as a mom and someone who has had dental work. Well, they're both gonna be soft, right? Because the chicken meat is gonna be soft. And then the Indian food is boneless chicken as well and rice. So that's gonna be soft. I'm gonna have French fries with it. And those are gonna be soft if I have wings. So they're both soft. Eat glass? Look, chat, we're gonna start with getting rid of the insubordination. I've decided. No more insubordination. It's be nice to Suda era forever. Bam. To me, it's like, where are you getting the wings from? Well, I have options. I can either get them from Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings. I have two options. Ooh, Indian food's pulling in the lead again. Pho is a soup? I know it's a soup, but I said that it's too hot for pho. Also, I'm going to have this shit delivered to me, and I don't want to have pho delivered to me. I want that shit. If I'm going to eat pho, I want it to be hot and ready at the table. Chicken can be both soft and not soft, I've learned. I might just be unlucky. Alicia, what the fuck? What kind of chicken are you eating? Stop making the poll even, you fucks. If you make the poll even, I'm literally just gonna flip a coin, so. You wanna know the difference between pho and soup? Okay. Tough chicken? Okay, I've had tough chicken, but I haven't had hard chicken. Sounds like hard water. Chat, what is hard water? I never understood what hard water was. Marble race for dinner? Pickle, you might be fucking onto something, actually. I kind of like that idea. Let me re-download Marbles. Hold on. LMNOP, Marbles. Marbles on stream. Install to this one. It is, what, like 7, 8 gigs? That would be fun. It's been a while since we've done Marbles. I'm doing it. I'm downloading it. But that's only if it's a tie. If it's not a tie, then I'm gonna... I don't know why bread sounds good, like just bread. Augie, I think you're hungry, bestie. You're either hungry or you're pregnant. You went from celery and peanut butter to bread. See, look, insubordination. We're getting rid of it. It's be nice to Suda era. Bread is always good. Bread do be delicious, not gonna lie. Now I'm with Augie. Bread would slap right now. I mean, okay. Oh, that's the issue, though. That there's... chicken wings aren't breaded, right? But, like... Fries are... Are fries carbs? I think fries are carbs. But then if I get Indian food, I'd get... some naan. Some garlic naan. Chat, please, somebody tell me what I'm eating. Come on, Suit. I think that one was pretty clever. It was clever, but I'm getting rid of insubordination. You know this. Overcooked because of stupid fucks. Fried, grilled. Fried is my go-to because I'm from the South, though. Fried chicken is soft. I don't think... Okay, I don't think that wings is going to win. I think we're going Indian food. I think we're going Indian food. I am downloading Marbles, and we will use it for things like this in the future. Marbles has downloaded. Somebody just remind me, please. But anyways, let me see. Alright, I'm gonna order it right now. If it's thick fries, it's like bread equivalent, and naan is amazing. I don't care what anyone says. Also, my bad if I spelled that right. No, you spelled everything right. Well, thick, it is thick fries, but it's not like steak fries. It's Wingstop fries, right? Wingstop fries are thicker. But you guys said Indian food. I'm gonna get Indian food. Alright, we're gonna order this shit live. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not this one? Is it this one? I think it's this one. And then we're gonna get garlic naan. Ooh, do I want butter chicken or tikka masala? Both are so fucking good. I don't know which one I want. No! Okay, okay, okay. This is where we bring Marbles out. This is where we bring Marbles out. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I did vote Indian food, and I was thinking about naan. Okay, Marbles, where are you? Has it always taken this long to load? Hello? Oh, running install script. Okay. That's something, I guess. I need to order my food. Come on. Guys! Only because we're actively talking about food. Yes, Alicia? I get Cheesecake Factory. Oh, I had Cheesecake Factory in San Francisco. It was delicious. It was so good. I don't remember what I had, but it was really good. I want cheesecake? Brother, order some fucking cheesecake, dog. If only I was here to tie it. Venti, you are here to like the stream and subscribe, though. That menu's like a book, dude. It is. Okay, this shit ain't fucking... It's taking forever. Can I cancel this? What if I play and I play with this? Then what happens? Yes. Unsubscribed, disliked. No, we're removing insubordination. I gotta be fair. I gotta be equal, because I did this to March. I have to do it to you. Star name now. I like it. Ooh, Picasso. Marble's got fucking music? What? Please sign in. Twitch. Alright, I'll sign in. Yes, confirm. I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. What the fuck is this? Alright, hold on. Game time. Game capture is going to be marbles on stream. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. Audio. I don't want any audio. Get rid of that, man. Yo, hold on. No. I don't want sound effect. Or I don't want music. I want sound effects. We'll play our normal music. Okay, apply. Back. All right. Marbles has changed up since I last played it. Okay. How do I do this? Bots. 2. Can I add it? How do I customize? Whoa. No, I want people. Race. Settings? Race settings. General settings. Royale settings. Simulation settings. Oh, use custom names. Add names. Freedom and jail time. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have tikka masala and butter chicken. Finish. Love is in the air and Marble Diner looks so cute. Alright, chat. Augie, I'm gonna keep clicking this button until you say stop. Why am I smiling? Okay, he said stop. Season stats of House of Pain. All right, we're going to go bots, Max Racers 2. Let's do it. Here we go. Something happening. Butter chicken and tikka masala. Fucking start that shit. Whoa. How do I fucking do this again? I don't remember. I think I can do this. Okay. All right. Okay. My bad. Damn, that sounds scary. All right. Tikka masala. Oh, butter chicken pulling in the lead. All right. Okay. I don't remember any of these maps. Dude, I forgot that things can fall off. Both of these marbles could fall off. How do I fucking change the sensitivity? Because it's insane. Dude, tikka masala is kind of falling behind. Oh, it's picking up speed. It's picking up speed. Kind of got cucked there. Butter chicken's making a fucking crazy. Chat, who are we rooting for? Are we rooting for butter chicken or are we rooting for tikka masala? See how tikka masala is doing. Okay. All right, a little speed boost there. A little speed boost there. Butter chicken's getting thrown around into the lead. It's like crazy. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Tikka masala's getting fucked up, dude. Butter chicken's going for it. Oh shit. Tikka masala, if you're gonna do something, you gotta get with the program, man. Oh my gosh. Butter chicken won. Butter chicken won. That's it. Tikka masala, what are you doing, buddy? You're fumbling. How do I fucking... Oh, E. That's weird. E and Q. Tikka masala, you are... This, chat, I should just fucking end it right here, right now. This is just sad. This is just, this is sad, dude. I feel bad for tikka masala, honestly. What is this, man? Oh my god, tikka masala. That was abysmal. Butter chicken 1. All right. Final results. Race menu. Okay. Butter chicken 1. Let me order butter chicken. I'm gonna get it medium spicy. No drink. Garlic naan. I don't need any of that. Add that. View cart. Oh my gosh, why is it so expensive? Okay, and then place order. All right, I'll end stream when my order gets here. Some things weren't meant to be. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, chat. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. All right. I'm number 222222. What? Does it have my old records on some of these? Local stats. It does. Dude, Mac, you have the record on this one. I remember this. Buckshot. Nobody... You have the record since 2021. No one was able to take that shit from you. Holy crap. Dude, a Dragon's Flame. That was Chimera. Roll it Cole. Raid Kiko when you end, mayhaps? I would love to, but I have to stay around for raids, and I'm really hungry. So, perhaps next time I will. Ah, Sydney. I miss you, Sydney. Come back to us. Who are some of these people? Charity stream? Sebastian has this one! What? Gabbers. I don't know who that is. I vaguely remember that. Minion? Butter chicken. Me? Ugh. Pickle! I have the record on Love is in the Air. Let's see. Dude, Chimera has a lot. Holy crap. And we had a lot of people who would play these. Dude, was this Tomato's old at? Augie B! You're better than everyone. Congrats. Photoshop just lost its mind. Send help. Alt F4. You don't need to stay around. If Kiko said, hey, I'm gonna go eat, I'm gonna dip after raid. Would you push against that? No, but still. I'll get Kiko next time. Fallen has this one. Sydney. Me. No way, I didn't think I'd have one. Quack has one. Dude, Scarlet. Ayla? Ayla has one. Mac on another one, of course. Sydney. Joby, I remember Joby. Mac on a third one? Chill out. Oh my god, Ayla, you have two. What does that do? What does what do? GG, Mac? Dude, Mac, you're going fucking crazy with it. Holy crap. The hub? I can't show that on stream. What? You sure you want to quit? Confirm. Run one of them, I'll beat the record. Honestly, I wouldn't deny it because it's been so long. They probably changed the maps up a little bit. But at the same time, I can't because I'd have to input all these names manually. That's the shitty part, is that Marbles doesn't work with YouTube right now. And I don't think they have any plans to ever make it work at this point. Like, if they were going to do it, it would have been done a long time ago. Whoa. Rude. I know, and it's like, if I input the names, I'm introducing my own randomness to it. I want chat's randomness of doing exclamation mark play to be the randomness, you know? I don't want it to be me doing it. It's just not as good. Just not as good. That's what it is. Bum, 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 bum. I like this song. What is this song? It's called Immaculate Ardency. Exclamation mark play in chat. Do I still have the old... Dude, I actually might have the old saying for that. What did I used to say? I think I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go make dinner. Hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's time. Thanks, Hoggy Bean. We'll see you later. Enjoy dinner. Send pics. Oh my god, it's the first thing that came up. Alright, everyone, it's time for the final Marbies of the night. Let me explain the rules. If you get first place, you win 20,000 sodas. That's 666% more sodas than I normally give for first. If you get second place, you win 15,000 sodas. If you get third place, you win 10,000 sodas. In this Marbles, the losing is winning. So if you get dead last, which means you're the only person to not finish the map, or you're just dead last place, you win 30,000 sodas. That's a lot of fucking sodas. The catch is that if I, the streamer Sudarezz, gets first place, you all lose 10,000 sodas. It doesn't matter if you join this marble or not. If you've typed in chat, then you will lose the soda, so you might as well join it to give me less of a chance of winning. This has happened a total of 7, count them, 7 times already. Now, the new rule that we've implemented, if I get last place, then... Wait. Oh, now the new rule that I've implemented, if I get last place, then everyone wins 30,000 sodas. Exclamation mark play in chat. Let's play some Barbies, win some sodas, and have some fun. Damn. Good times. Not nearly as fast as I used to say it, but good times. Fuck! It crashed. I may have just wasted an hour. I'm sorry, Aloha. Play, play, play! And then everybody's spamming the fuck out of play. Dude, those were the vibes. Remember those? Those were the fucking vibes, man. Fuck the Minecraft community. Anyways. Good times, good times. I ain't going back to that shit. We've moved on to different vibes now, okay? Can we bring it back? We can't, because I'm a YouTube streamer, and I refuse to go back to Twitch. I don't like how Twitch is running their platform, and I won't go back to it. My mental health was good back then, and it's better now. What a time. Damn, rip Marbles. I know. If Marbies got off their fucking ass and just made it so that YouTube could work with it, I would pay $10 for a DLC where Marbles works on YouTube. Straight up. Straight up, I would. All because of you? They're better? Different vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. GVST. I think the exclamation mark GV still works, actually. Sure. I didn't ruin your vibes. Oh, wow, it does. Damn, and I even have Selena's new username. I'm good. I'm fucking good. I don't suck. You suck. Good times. I have to go save the laundry. Suda, enjoy your food and get some rest. Bye, Alicia. You did stay a lot longer than you said you were going to stay, and I'm happy. I'm happy you were able to. Balls. Alright, chat. My order will be here relatively soon. I think we're going to go ahead and start wrapping things up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know that it was a shorter stream, and it was just updates, no gameplay, whatever, but I still appreciate you guys. You're fantastic as always. There will be a stream tomorrow. We will be playing 9 Souls. My mouth won't be in as much pain, I hope. I will be doing a member-only stream, possibly. It's either going to be members only or I'm not going to stream. But this will happen on Friday. And I will be doing a drunk stream with Shiro where we're playing Peak. So you have 2 options. Either you watch on my channel by being a member, or you go watch for free on Shiro's Twitch and see her PPV of it. PPV? POV? POV, not pay-per-view. And see her POV of playing Peak while getting absolutely hammered. For that, I plan on having a drinking game for me and Shiro to follow for Peak, as well as a separate drinking game for chat to follow if chat if chat also wants to drink with us. Drinking with us doesn't mean alcohol. You can drink soda, you can drink water, drink whatever the fuck you want. But if chat wants to do that, you're more than welcome to. So that's Friday. And then Saturday, I will not be streaming, but I will be playing on Shiro's stream again. We're going to be playing Guilty as Sock. So there's going to be all these reminders in the Discord. Don't worry about it. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Minion, I'm so sorry we're ending, buddy. I drink gasoline, okay? Yeah, that's fine. You do whatever you want. You're a grown-ass adult. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Remember to like the stream if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. Let's Coconut Mall ourselves out of here. And I will see you all tomorrow for 9 Souls. Bye, everyone!